All right, guys. So we're about to start the training. Let me minimize this little thing here. Let's pull up this chat just in case you guys have questions. Let me share my screen. Where are we now? So I'm going to bring this down here. So, oh, see, that's the only problem. I got excited. I thought I had my dang old touch screen. Freaking hate this, but it's all good. Um, 1 second. So I hope you guys can actually see that. If you guys can see that, put like a one in the chat if you can see my the mindset is everything, little information. Let me see. You know, I'm gonna give you guys opportunity to unmute just in case to make it easy. Dang, I got spoiled with this touch screen. Hmm, nah. Okay, perfect. You guys can see me and hear me. Okay, good. All right. So I think the main thing is, over the last, I would say week, maybe a couple of days, a lot of people have been reaching out to me just, to pick my brain and try to figure out what we're doing. And, you know, I'm doing the same thing that I was doing originally. I just increased my intensity, right? So that's what everybody wants to do. It's like, we have a very successful guy on here, has a huge organization, Mr. Donovan Campbell, and he does sports. And when you think about sports, in order for you to get to the next level, you have to increase your intensity. You have to go that much harder, right? So when you win a championship, no matter what sport you're in, that next year is the hardest to win a championship because everyone's trying to take you out. So you got to increase your intensity. So that leads me to the first thing, guys: temporary sacrifices. I wrote down a few things that I did, not just now, but since I've been in FES, and I want to share these things with you guys because I don't think a lot of people are aware of the things that you really have to do, not only to win in FES, but just to win in anything. So you got to have temporary sacrifices, right? So there's some things that I missed out on. I remember even Donovan calling me a few different times for parties or different engagements that I just couldn't make because something dealing with the business or the team or things of that nature. Bruce, my mentor, called me, Coach, you want to go out to this place, that place? And I told him the same thing. I have to do X, Y, and Z. I told Bruce, my mentor, I'm like, bro, y'all made it already. You guys are doing 40, 50, $60,000 a month. I was barely doing $2,000 a week. So I needed to invest the time into my business and sacrifice. When my friends was calling me to go play basketball or to go to South Beach or to do anything, I didn't go because I knew me doing the temporary sacrifices now, I'll be able to live a dream in the future. But I'm always so aggressive at working and helping others. Even now, I could go do all these things, but obviously we have COVID. But my mindset now is to help you, Felicia, get where you need to go. Donovan, Regina, Mary, Corey, Brian, all the other leaders that we have that's going on the next level. So I don't have time to quote unquote rest because it's time to help you guys. So making temporary sacrifices are key. Maybe you can't go to that place that you want to go right now. Maybe you can't experience that thing that you want to spend. Maybe you can't go on that vacation. Matter of fact, my brother-in-law called my wife and I. He was like, guys, it's the best time to go to. I think it was Peru. The flights are insane. And I was like, when? He's like, I told him. I said, we can't do that. Me and my wife already have a goal to do some things that we need to accomplish, and it's going to take us um, doing what we have to do in the U.S. and we can't be out of town, right? In October, one of you are going to be on another mission to get to another position, and we can't sacrifice that right now. So we got to push that to the side when it comes to all these extra activities to focus on our goals right now. And there's a lot of people that are seeing us on social media and they're going crazy and they're saying, man, I should have stayed in the business. Or man, I should have joined you. You're right. but I'm not going to try to convince you to join me now, right? So people have to make sure they're taking advantage of those sacrifices, doing what they have to do. And invest time into training. This is when my wife would kill me because I didn't proofread that. Invest time into training like you guys are doing now, right? We have the new agent training that we do every single Friday at 7 p.m. Some weeks I'll change it to other days, but I think Friday is a good day to do it. And you guys want to invest time into consistently going into training, getting your team to the trainings. Why? Because everything that I'm telling you or I'm telling your team, you probably have already told them about it, but it's reinforcing what you already said, right? So you want to consistently invest time into training. This is why Felicia's having so much success. Tammy, Alan, Jackie, Kiwi, Jesse, Brian. Why they're having so much success? They're consistently investing time into the trainings, right? I remember when Brian came in. I think that next major training was a Super Saturday. It was like 4 or 5 hours, and his girl was like, you've been sitting there this whole time. He soaked it all up. He went through a lot of no's. He went through a lot of rejection. He went through a lot. But if you see Brian now, he went field trainer. He got Striving 5. He got another agent, and he's constantly growing now. But why? He invested time into the training, right? And Brian knows the importance of training because baseball with his daughters, he understands that, right? The other thing I want to mention to you guys, be patient with yourself. I've had people come to me. I actually had a lady, what was it, this week? I said, how long you been in? She said 3 days. I said, ma'am, you've been in this business 3 days. You got customers and you're getting frustrated. You've been in 3 days? Like you gave your job 90 days, right? Why are we not giving ourselves more time to master a business? It's a multi-million-dollar business, but we want to get it down back in a day, 2 days, 3 weeks. That doesn't equate, right? We gotta really understand what we're doing. This is so much more bigger than credit. You're dealing with finances, you're dealing with people's lives. And it's you just got to give yourself a lot more time. So be patient with yourself. And when I'm saying that, don't look at Tammy's results or look at Felicia's results and think that you're going to get the same results. You don't know if Felicia went to convention. You don't know that Tammy invests hours and hours and hours into training. You don't know how many people came in, quit, or people came in and blew the business up, right? And they stayed consistent. No matter how many people you have in your organization that have success, you want to stay consistent. You want to stay persistent as well, right? So staying consistent is key, guys. And a good segue on that, people are watching you. They're watching you on social media to see if you're quitting. They're watching you on social media to see if you got promoted. Trust what I'm telling you. And I think it was Regina. I think it was Regina. Basically was watching Felicia. She didn't comment, but she was watching her to knew she just to see, man, she gonna do it. But she knew everything that Felicia does, she's gonna do it with excellence. She's gonna give it all she has. So as people are watching you guys, make sure when you're posting on social media, it's professional. It falls in line with your brand, right? I had a guy call me and he told me he has 288. He has more than that. He said, Coach, I want to sign up. I went to this guy Facebook page. He trying to sell a dream looking like a nightmare. I said, no, sir. No, sir. This is like I can't align myself with you. So you want to make sure you're being consistent. The other thing you want to do is work on your own credit, right? Some people join the business and they don't even need credit repair. But there's other tools, the will, the trust, the power of attorney. I did a three-way call with Keisha this morning, and the lady works at a bank with no trust. Think about that craziness. She works at a bank, but she doesn't have a personal trust for herself. God forbid anything happens to her and she need a financial power of attorney. That's like me going to another country. I lose my wallet, right? And then I give Felicia, as an example, power of attorney. Let's say I'm with my wife there, right? So she can't do anything. I give Felicia power of attorney. That allows her to make financial decisions to help initiate a new bank card to get sent to me. But she's at a bank. She doesn't know these things besides not having a trust. There's so many things that we got to use on the protection plan that can help us become a product of the product. So if you haven't worked on your own credit, I highly recommend you do that, because as your score continues to increase, you can leverage that. Like Felicia. Felicia mom is a perfect example. She got on the program as a customer. We removed, I don't know if we removed everything, but it was crazy. Her score went up. Her mom trying to cancel. Felicia telling the mom you can cancel. Her mom like, I'm not canceling this. She ends up becoming an agent. So what the reason why I'm telling you that clients will become agents if you allow them to. Help them with the process. Help them understand that they gotta not just enroll, but activate their credit. Send the letters out, get the responses back, and then send the responses to FDS. So that's very important, especially all of us as agents. I had a lady a couple of weeks ago. She was excited. She did what I did. Made the mistake I made. She started making so much money with the company, she forgot about her own credit. So guys, we want to make sure we encourage our team. Yeah, the money is great. They're gonna make money, but focus on your own credit and go through the process. That's how you'll be able to explain it. The only way you know that there's the dispute letters and there's instruction in that packet is if you receive it. The other thing is write down your vision. There's some things that's happening right now I wrote down a year ago, right? And there's some things as my wife saw me on this journey, she didn't see clear, but I know the vision is clear. I know when I went in my car and gave God that angry prayer, it wasn't to just osmosis. Like he literally sent me Bruce and Alfred to reach out to me. Like think about that. My ex-employee reached out to me about a business. Think about that. So you want to write down your vision. What's happening with the R&R club? I knew that was going to happen. I wrote that down. I just kept working every day, right? I knew that our team, one of my goals, believe it or not, is help my team make money. Most people won't have that as a goal. They're worrying about themselves making money. Of course, I'm going to make money. But when you can write a goal to make sure your team get paid, listen, when you have a good team and your team's getting paid, like it changes the frequency of your entire organization. Now I'm sure everybody want to get paid more money, but we just got to put that time in. Because when I see Alpha's checks and they're 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, or Bruce, and I'm thinking to myself, this is crazy. This is crazy. These guys don't even leave their house. And they're making so much money through what we're doing, guys. So you guys can do the same exact thing. The other thing is give yourself 90 days. There's a lot of people that's in our organization. Don't get mad at me. Some of you are spoiled. Some of you already hit your strive for 5. Some of us agents, it took some people 2 weeks. You got some people getting strive for 5 in a day, 2 days, 3 weeks, a week, a few days, right? So give yourself time, right? And if you have not gotten your strive for 5 or field trainer, and you're like, oh, you wanted to go faster. You don't know their story. You don't know if they have past history, right? You don't know what is. You don't know their background, right? So you got to have patience with yourself and give yourself those 90 days, man. Don't beat yourself up and don't compare yourself to other people. Man, you know how many people I used to hear these guys on stage, and I used to talk to Donovan about this all the time. I used to hear these guys on stage do the presentation, and I'm like, man, I'll kill that presentation. I'll nudge my wife, be like, man, I'll train better than that. But I knew my time was coming because I already wrote my vision down, right? And through the process, people came in, people quit, people had a lot of success. People start building, other people start knowing what they need to do, and then our team continuously go bananas. But I want to share with you guys, don't compare yourself to other people. Please don't, because you're going to throw yourself off. Lastly, don't take the no's personal. Nah, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be 100 with you guys. Man, I used to take them no's personal. My mom told me no. Matter of fact, my mom didn't even tell me no like that. She's like, no, son. She picked my brain on all the stuff I trained on about credit, and she said, I'm gonna fix my own credit. I said, that's fine. I respect that. My brother didn't even want to put a post up for me. This guy asked me for money. He's been asking me for money literally over 10 years, probably longer than that. And this is my older brother. He did not even want to put a post up for me on social media. And I took that personal. So guys, don't take the no's personal. Your aunt, your sister, your brother, your cousin, whoever, don't take it personal. They don't know you for credit. They don't know you for being a financial expert. They're thinking of things that you've done in the past and still thinking that you're the same person today, not realizing that you've evolved, right? And then a thing that you want to do is just get yourself out of the way, especially if you're new, and get your mentor to do the three-way calls for you. Whoever brought you in directly, they could do three-way calls for you, right? Or their sales director can do three-way calls for you. So, and you're absolutely right. LeBron, comparison is a certified killer. It'll kill you mentally for sure, right? So, man, that's a definitely good point as well. So let me go ahead. I just wanted to start off with that, guys, because when you think about this business, it's all really about mindset and just being consistent. So the second thing I want to go over, guys, is the field trainer, senior field trainer, SD, right? So field trainer, 2 agents, 3 customers. Very simple. To go senior field trainer, you just help 2 people go field training. Like guys, it's super simple. The blueprint is there. Sales director, how do you do that? Help 6 people go field trainer. Now I'm gonna be real with you. You only need 3 field trainers for SD, but 3 field trainers won't give you the volume that you need to complete the requirements. If you do the math and you just time to go field training is 1,600 in volume, obviously 2 agents, 3 customers. But if you times that by 6, that's 9,600. In order for you to get the total volume for SD, it needs to be 10,000. Now, if you're brand new, don't worry about this SD thing right now because I'm going to confuse you, right? If you're brand new, you just need to be focusing on going field trainer. If you're a field trainer, you need to be focusing on helping the 2 people that you have in your team, or you can recruit two new people and help them go field trainer so you can go senior field trainer. And if you're already senior field trainer, you should already know that helping 6 people go field trainer, right, will take you to sales director. Guys, this business is super simple. Now I'm gonna stop right here before I go any further. Oh, we got 56 people. That's good. Now I'm gonna allow I just want to talk about field trainer, senior field trainer, and sales director. If you're brand new, can you just unmute your line? Or even if you're a seasoned veteran, that's fine. Unmute your line and then ask me any questions. Now, if you're a leader, don't unmute your line to tell me to talk to somebody else. Or if they're a leader and they unmute their line, let them do that. I don't want you to talk for any of your people. Let them unmute themselves and have a conversation with me if they need to. But I want to open up the floor for any questions. If there's no questions, put 10x in the chat. If you don't have any questions, put 10x in the chat. And if you do have questions, you want me to? If you do have questions, just unmute yourself. I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh man, a lot of 10x's in here. Okay, good, 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 good. You guys are smarter than me. We got a smart group. All right, good. All right, so it looks like there's no questions. What's up, Trelan? Oh man, all right, good, good, good. Corey, what's up, Corey? All right, good. Hey man, y'all got me excited, man. All right, let me move on. All right, there's no questions. All right, so guys, we're going into, again, if you got questions, you're gonna mute yourself. So we're going into what's called the 5-week volume month. So let me kind of backtrack. Today is the last day of this volume week. I'm sorry, this volume month. So every month we go off like the retail calendar, right? So every month it's like 4-week, 4-week, 5-week, 4-week, 4-week, 5-week. Now, what does a 5-week mean? What does this extra week mean? Well, that means you just have an extra week to meet your qualifications. This week, there's a lot of people that are going to be promoted, right? Now, the reason why I'm showing you guys this calendar today is because preparation is key. Most people are going to start going over this calendar tomorrow, right? The first day. We're doing it the day before, and some of my team, we've done this since last week, right? So when you think about this, this gives you an ample amount of time to strategize on what you need to do. So let's say you were just a field trainer today, right? This is how I would do it. I would focus this first week on going senior field trainer. The second week and third week, I would focus on going SD. The fourth week, I would focus on helping my team The first set of people get promoted to senior field trainer. And then the last week, I would focus my entire energy on getting as many people in the system to help you for that next title, right? The title that's out of reach. Just push towards that this last week. But while you're doing that, you're helping your team. So I said all that to say this. Today is the last day of the volume month for this. Today is the last day. So anyone that you sign up today, customers, agents, whatever, you're going to get paid this upcoming Thursday. So you have between now and obviously midnight. And then tomorrow, everything's going to reset. So you want to, if you got one more agent to go field trainer, you want to get that done today. If you have one more customer to get your Strive for 5 done, you want to get that done today, right? Let's say you got 4 customers and you need one more. You get it done today, the following month, we're not going to charge you the 89. But let's say you got 4 customers and you don't hit it. The next month, you still have the 4. You get one more, boom, you're done. You got your Strive for 5, you're good to go. But I don't want you guys to stop at 5, right? I don't stop at 5. Like, we never want you to stop at 5 because people fall off and you want to get as many customers as possible. And I'm going to share this with you guys. As you're building, you don't want to get more customers than agents. You want to get a balance. So for every agent you get, you want to get 2 customers. Just think about that in your head, right? For every agent, you want to get 2 customers because the customers, that's the lifeline of your business, not anything dealing with the just the agents. You want to kind of position yourself. Now, this is the thing that I love. This is how simple this business is. So I want you guys to look at this. So you want to pique interest, right? So this is the blueprint right here, guys. Pique someone's interest. How do you pique someone's interest? Hey, do you know anybody who need help with their credit? Hey, do you know anybody who want to make some money from home? That's piquing someone's interest. Now, you're not going to try to explain it. You're going to get them on the phone. I'm sorry, you're going to get them on the webinar, or you're going to get them to watch the video. Guys, we have videos that you can send to people that are very short and straight to the point, right? You don't have to send them the long webinar. We have an 8-minute video. I gotta hold on one second. All right. So we do have these videos that's gonna help you guys. Whether you want to, my wife sent the video to somebody for the credit repair side. The guy was like, "This video is amazing, guys. I have an 11-minute video that breaks down everything dealing with the credit repair side. Send that to your customers." Obviously you can get them on a webinar, that's fine. But sometimes a person doesn't want to wait all the way to 9 o'clock or 7 o'clock for the webinar, right? And then the other thing, obviously, you want to definitely leverage the videos and the webinars as well, because even though it may be 7 o'clock or maybe 9 o'clock, maybe that person can't get on the webinar for 30 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour. So you just send them the video and then talk to them right after. Now, the third thing is you want to set up a 3-way call with your mentor, right? Or go for the close yourself. Now, if you go for the close and the person says no, don't take it personal. That was my biggest problem. I used to take it, I'm like, bro, you know you got bad credit, bro. You know you need this money. And I used to take it personal. So you could go for the close yourself, or you can get them on the phone with your mentor, right? And then lastly, this is how you're going to get free leads, trial runs. Literally, you give someone something to post on their page for you, and then they're gonna send you leads, right? Let me go over this trial run so you guys can actually see this trial run information. If this will come up one of these years. Okay, perfect. So this is the script. I'll get the script to you guys. But this right here is a trial run. This is one of the reasons why, as you guys are seeing different leaders have success, they're using this trial run, right? So you guys want to leverage this trial run as well. So all you're doing is getting people to put a post up for you. That's literally all you're doing. So let's say, for instance, you talk to someone and they don't have the money. You say, listen, if I give you this post to put up, can you put it up now? Sure. You copy and paste this. I'll put it in the group, and then you have them tag 50 people. And also, you're going to send them the instructions to teach them what to do. Now, here's the most important thing. When they're posting this on their page, they're saying, here's what you call a call to action. It says comment info below for more detail. My friend Alan Strickland, my friend Kiwi, my friend Donovan Campbell, my friend John, my friend whoever will take care of you. And you're giving them the instruction. Post this verbiage, tag 50 people. After they comment, reply to everyone, check your inbox. And then the third thing you want them to do is copy and paste and basically send you the names and numbers. But before they send you the names and numbers, you have to send them this. What's the best time and number? Can I have, this is what we should say, can I have Alan Strickland and I call you to explain the credit repair process? Now I'm gonna stop right here because I need you guys to ask me questions about the trial run. This trial run has made me so much money, but I want you guys to master it. So you guys can unmute yourselves. If you have any questions about the trial run, can you ask me right now? Any questions about the trial run? What's up, Keith? Got it. No, no, no. You hit it. Now, I think Tan is on here, and I think Kiwi, they do theirs a little different. So I'm gonna have them. There's two ways you can do it, but I'm gonna have them chime in their way. But let me show you the way I do it. So let's say you're my friend. You don't have the money, but you want to find a way to come up with the money. I'm gonna give you the post to put up on your page here, right? When the people start responding or commenting info, you are gonna say check your inbox. Check your inbox. You're gonna reply to every single person. So the person that put the post up that's not in the business, they're gonna respond, check your inbox, check your inbox, check your inbox. And then the message that they're gonna send to those prospects on their page, because remember, they don't know you, right? You can go to their page and comment. That's fine. It works for some people, right? That's why I want these ladies to come up because I don't do it that way. But there's two ways you can cook curry chicken, right? so um so what they do is they'll send this. What's the best time and number can I have my friend, right? Keisha call you to explain the credit repair process. And then all they're gonna do, Keisha, they're gonna be sending you names, times, and numbers. And all you're gonna do is call them. Because if you go on and you are coming to everybody and you get it, to me it's just too much. But it works that way. But the way I want you to do it is I want you to send it to them, they respond, you're gonna send them this is why sending them the instructions are so important. As they send you the times, the numbers, and the name, you're just gonna call all those people on your own. So you're the way you want it, you just want them to be sending you numbers. You don't want to be responding to none of their people. You don't have that kind of time, right? Did I answer your question? That was a good question. What's up? I know. I just said that. So I just said that. So I want you to kind of share with everybody how you do it, but I don't want to confuse anybody because you're kind of Jedi, but you have results as well. So how do you do it? Mm, That makes yeah. Yeah, that's what I love about these trainers. Like, there's no, you know, Coach Kev way or no way. Like, it's ways that we all can be very creative and still get the same exact result. So that's why I always respect all of our leaders and what everyone's doing. And it's not, it's no secret. Kiwi's killing it. So, and her entire team is killing it. So, I would definitely take that advice. But remember, guys, there's two ways you can do it. But she just made an exceptional point. She's securing her own bag and she's not putting it in their hands. I guess for me, I put 3 to 5 people on a trial run anyway. And in my head, I'm like, if you telling me you need money, if you're not putting this post up, that's on you. But then that's another thing. I have so many people sending me leads. I'm not gonna cry on that one person, but it could be that one person that trial run could change your entire business. So definitely, you guys want to take advantage of that. Anybody else have any questions about the trial run? Because the trial run is super important. You can have the best business in the world if no one knows about it. If you don't have any leads, you out of business. So getting free leads is key. So any other questions on this trial run? If there's no questions, guys, put a 5 in the chat just so I know. I don't want to move on unless you guys have questions. Yes, ma'am. And I love that. And then the other thing that it's doing too, Kiwi, the fact that you're commenting again, all of the people that's associated to that, they're all getting another notification that a comment was made on that post. So you're literally simultaneously waking up a lot of people, and those people see like, hold on, this girl's on it. So I like that. I think that's a good point, and everyone should take. Yeah, powerful nugget. Powerful nugget right there, guys. And the good thing about what Felicia just said is that they're gonna, let's say they don't do the service, they're gonna continue to watch you. Why? You already friend request them. They stuck with you forever. And then Felicia can put a post up, tag them. Oh yeah, I forgot. Boom, they can sign up. So good point. Wow. All right. So man, I'm gonna have to start paying y'all for these trainings. All right. So message one. So message one, guys. So this is what you do. So let's say you put the post up on your page, right? And then people are saying info, and you're doing your thing on your own page. The first message I send, what exactly, I'll say what's going on, whatever. What exactly are you looking to get done? Purchase a vehicle, a home, or get negative items removed. This is a mistake I used to make. I used to send them my link. You don't send them your link, they're not going to sign up. How much is it? I don't tell them the price. As soon as if they ask me up front how much in it, they don't got the money. They don't got the money. You're not gonna go in a Louis Vuitton store, right? Well, I don't, unless I know I have the money to be able to purchase what I'm gonna purchase. I'm not going to window shop, right? So when someone tell you that, that's already indication that they may not have the money. Now, some people they want to know what it is. So if someone asks me up front how much is it, I just bypass it. I say, do you have any idea what your credit score looks like? Then they start telling me a whole thing about credit karma, how they're looking at it, and you can actually get people to send you screenshots of their credit score or what's on their credit, right? And then I'll go to the third question. Now remember, as soon as I send them a message, I'm waiting for them to respond. I'm not sending them all of the questions simultaneously. I'm just waiting for them to respond. And then I'll say, Do you have any idea what got your score that low? And then that's when they're gonna tell you about my baby mama did this or this person did that, and then just get ready because they're gonna give you all of that. And whatever they say, I say we definitely can help you, and I just go into this script. Right? We use a fair credit reporting app. We've successfully removed, and this is key because now you're telling them repos, bankruptcies, collections, medical bills, student loans, and many other negative or derogatory items clients may have on their credit profile. You're telling them we pull your credit and dispute everything negative on your credit report all at the same time with all three agencies. Guys, that's a game changer. Some companies don't dispute on all three at the same time. They do one at a time and keep you on their program forever. Right. And I think with Keisha this morning, that was one of the things, the question that the lady asked, how long you have to be on. She thought she was going to be on the program for a year. So that's something that we definitely want to make sure we're understanding. And if you just follow this script, guys, and again, we're still human. Somebody may ask you a question that's not a part of the script. That's fine, be human. But I'm telling you, you want to get these people on the phone. I don't try to sign anybody up. For instance, Keisha, can you unmute? All right, I think this is perfect. So today, right, when we did our three-way call, what did you notice on my, and you did a few with me, but I want everyone to hear what you got from the call and how I did it, and what did I say that you noticed that you need to kind of duplicate. Mm. The trust. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then I know you caught it. You smarter than me. Did you see how I like tastefully dropped that little nugget about the business side? So guys, all I did, and this is another thing that everyone's gonna master. This is why going on these trainings that we have is important, so you can hear the other leader's story. All I did was correlate the fact that she works at a bank. My business partner worked at a bank, right? Hers is Bank of America. He worked at Wells Fargo, but he used all the knowledge from the banking industry to make 10, 20, 30, $40,000 a month. The lady was like, wow. Like she was just blown away. But that seed is dropped. And I said, listen, let's work on your credit first. Because I don't want to be salesy. Let's work on your credit first. And then we'll gather ourselves and kind of position you. And then the last thing I told her about credit by rent. Guys, we cannot get off these phone calls with these people without mentioning credit my rent. Like, the, people are paying rent and they realize that their rental payments is more than what their mortgage is going to be, but no one's telling them that they can boost their credit. This lady's in the banking industry, right? No one's telling them that they can boost their credit off their rental payment. So that was a like literally a perfect call. And then we got her on the website, and I'm very straightforward. I don't even know if it was more than a 10-minute conversation. So that lady's on point. I'm pretty sure she's gonna sign up, and we're gonna leverage her to bring other people in. And then lastly, guys, as you have them on the phone, literally, I text people the website. Listen, click this. Go to where it says, what's included, and I'm taking them through every service. The other thing the lady loved was the YFL. Guys, you can leverage the YFL, the fact that we teaching kids about credit. You know what she said? Man, if we would have learned this when we was in school, in my head, I'm like, I say this all the time on a webinar. She doesn't even know that, but we're on the same accord. So I'm just saying all this for you guys to understand. You got to give value, but you got to get them on the website, right? So you can go over the script. That's fine. You don't want to just send them your website. Get them on the phone. Go through your whole script process, and then get them on the website while you're on the phone with them, and you want them to sign up. And some people, I'll say, listen, sign up right now, so we can start working on your credit right now. I didn't want to go too aggressive with Keisha's person, so that was her lead. I'll go in on them. Leadership tips, and then I'm gonna open up for some questions. Like I told you guys earlier, pique people interest, leverage the videos, get them on three-way calls. If you have a person that doesn't have the money, enroll, put them on a trial run. Be positive, be patient, be consistent. Give yourself 90 days. Plug into the trainings. That's going to really change your business. And let me go over this other thing really quick. And I kind of went over that. So now I want to open up just for some general questions right now. You guys can kind of unmute yourself, and then you can ask me any questions that you guys want, and then we can kind of close out this training. Any? What's up, Tara? Uh-huh. So basically, I said, all right, Ebony, Erica. I think her name was Erica. All right, Erica. So just to let you know, Erica, like, well, first what I did was I asked her, and this is key. I asked her what she does for a living. She said she work at a bank, so that's a good segue. You ask them what they do, and then you find a way to correlate how what they're already doing can serve them in this. So I said, what do you do for a living? She said, oh, I work at Bank of America. How long you been working there? She said, well, I've been in the banking industry for 7 years. So now I know this lady knows what's going on, right? And then she said, oh, I've been at Bank of America though for a year. I said, okay, boom. I said, well, just to let you know, a good friend of mine, he worked at Wells Fargo, and he got inside this business, and he just basically started using the same value and knowledge that he's gained from the banking industry, and he starts signing people up for credit repair, and we trained them on everything. And now this guy makes a certain amount of money. And then I said, well, I have 600 plus credit repair franchises all over the US. The lady was like, oh, wow. So I just tastefully dropped that on her, and then let her know that she can get paid. And I said, this can be financially beneficial for you, Keisha, and all of us. But the bottom line is we can help you make money by joining us on our team. But again, I didn't hammer it on her, because remember, she originally wanted to come in for the credit repair. But the segue started off, and you're smart, Tara, so you can give a nice segue. The most important thing you guys got to get from how I segue, you ask them what they do for a living, how long they've been doing it, and then find a way creatively to correlate what they've done or what they're doing, um, and let them know that they can serve it here. So let's say she worked at, give me an example. Let's say she was a supervisor at Walmart. How would I correlate that? Listen, you know how to lead people. You know how to problem solve. You do that at Walmart right now. But right now, I'm sure Walmart is a big company, but they don't pay managers a lot. Oh yeah, they don't pay us a lot. They're gonna start complaining. But listen, this is another way we can also help you make money and also get your credit restored. If she was like, oh, I'm interested, like if the lady was going crazy, I would have invited her to the webinar tonight. What I still think Keisha should do, still invite that lady to the webinar tonight anyway, so she can see the entire big picture. But that's all I did, Tara. I just find a creative way to ask them what they do for a living, how long they've been doing it, and correlate FES to them being able to do it and cast a vision for them. So you're welcome. Good question. Any other questions, guys? Let me look at the chat. You could just unmute yourself if you have questions. We got 60 people on here. This is good. Any questions? All right. So lastly, guys, I want to mention to you guys just about branding, right? You want to make sure you're branding yourself right when you're doing this business. And as you guys are posting, let me see if I have this 1 second. Uh, 1 second. Okay, so I could go over this. So as you guys are posting, you want to make sure that you're not posting too much about credit, right? So let's say, for instance, you want to today would be a good day to post about credit or even an agent today. And then the next time you should post about credit or anything, it should be Monday. I wouldn't post tomorrow about credit. I wouldn't post every day about credit. Some days you want to post about credit. Some days you just want to give value. You just want to tell people about the utilization. You want to tell people that, listen, if you just pay your bills on time, that makes up 35% of your credit score, right? That could be a regular post. You can put a quote up, cash is king, but credit is power. Just any regular post. And then the other thing is, as you guys are posting, you want to be mindful of, who's your audience, right? So if you have 300 people on your friends list and they're all people that you grew up with or in high school and you have no business professionals, you got to upgrade your audience, right? So how are you going to do that? You're going to basically send a friend request to 50 business professionals a day, right? Who are some of the business professionals? Pastors, motivational speakers, network marketers, of course, real estate agents, insurance agents, tax professionals, especially tax professionals, car salesmen and women, entrepreneurs, anybody that's been in different type of network marketing company. I was talking to Jesse yesterday, and I like Jesse, man. This guy got so much integrity. I said, Jesse, you need to get them damn people from that travel business. But it's crazy, when people see that you having success, they're afraid. They're afraid. So if you know other network marketers, if you guys have been in any other business, you wanna invite them to the webinar. Don't worry about what the naysayers are saying, because I was telling Jesse did a post, and one of his ex, people that he was in the business with, one of the higher ups, were basically saying, bruh, you're trying to take my people, not realizing if it was myself, Alan, Tammy, Felicia, one of these other leaders, if we would have messaged those same people, they wouldn't say anything to us because they don't know us, right? So you guys want to leverage everybody that you have. And I told Jesse, I said, bro, if you don't get these people that's in this travel, because travel is done, somebody's going to recruit them. I'm telling you. So as you guys are posting, that's branding. When Jesse posts that he just got promoted to field trader, that's branding. He's branding himself. When Jesse posts about credit or giving a credit tip, that's branding. One of the ladies I think reached out to him, and her credit score I think was over 700, but she wanted to get it higher because she sees him branding himself as a credit expert. So guys, you want to constantly post about um positive things. You don't want to post anything negative. And then lastly, about branding, ladies. Now this is for my ladies. Ladies, don't get mad at me what I'm about to say. Okay, don't get mad at me. Um, be mindful, right? You don't want to post certain things. And a guy comes to you for the wrong opportunity. Now, granted, you can be fully covered and don't post anything showing your assets, and these guys still gonna hit your inbox up. I could have probably every woman on here unmute and give you a story about people hitting their inbox and going for the wrong opportunity. But I want you guys to hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Look, see, she already unmute. But I want you guys just to be mindful, especially as you sending these friend requests to these guys. Go to their page first before you accept them. I don't even care if they're a pastor. I know we got Bishop Glenn on here. He's a good one. But there's some Man, my wife showed me it was a pastor. Literally, he married. His photo is on his Facebook page. Basically going to my wife's inbox for a wrong opportunity. So it doesn't matter who they are. Just be careful of who you accepted into your world, but be consistent on bringing the business professionals onto your page. And as you guys are posting positive stuff, people are looking at that. And lastly, I had this lady that was in our organization. I think it was last year. I think she was in Tammy team. This lady was posting effing. She went Facebook Live, cursing, carrying on, crazy, like, like, like ratchet, ghetto. She was going crazy. Guys, do you know that there are people on the post asking her, do you still do credit? Are you still in that? Because they're in their head, they're like, bro, I'm not going to let this lady work on my credit because they don't know that we're not the one fixing the credit. So she literally destroyed her brand, right? Remember what happened with Papa John's? If you guys don't know, when everybody found out that Papa John's executive team was racist, Papa John's stocks went down. But guess what they did? They brought in Shaq, black guy. They said, this is how we're going to calm this down. Why? Because it was hurting their brand, right? So as you guys are posting, don't post your business. If you're having a hard time in life, don't post that on social media because you can't post about making money, but then you just post that you can barely pay your bills. That's just not, that's going to throw you off, right? So keep your stuff to you. Bible says cast your burdens onto him, not tell the world. Because if you post that on social media, no one's gonna just start sending you money through Cash App. They're just not gonna do that. But you want to be mindful of everything that you're posting. Still be transparent because life happens to everybody. But certain things you can keep to yourself. And lastly, there was a lady. She posted about credit, but she over here smoking a hookah all on social media, having a good time smoking. Bro, I'm not letting you fix my credit, right? I don't know who you are, right? So just be mindful of everything you guys are posting. But you can post about food, you can post about anything that's in your lifestyle, but make sure it represents you, right? It represents you the right way. So I'm gonna let you guys go unmute. I think Tara's gonna say something, and I'll let a few leaders kind of chime in after the new agents ask a few questions. But go ahead, Tara. You were gonna say something? Okay, I don't think so. Thought you was trying to unmute. Okay. So now is there any questions on anything that I just went over? Somebody just said something. I'm not sure. All right. How many? How many you try to add? Yeah, but can I tell you what I told you to do? How many I told you to add? That's that's 950 over. And the reason, yeah, you're in Facebook jail. I don't know. Sometimes it's a week. Sometimes it's I don't know. That's why I tell everybody do 50 a day max, right? So as you're growing and your team's consistently growing, don't do anything more than 50 a day. Everything that we have is a set. Like I'm telling you this because I know what's gonna prevent you from going through a headache. But I like your excitement. You like going for 1,000. But if remember, Facebook has an algorithm. You basically was moving so fast like a robot. They're like, stop this. So that's all. That's all that was. So 50 a day is what the most that I would do. And if you do 50 a day, right? If you look at this right here, send 50 free requests to business professionals. If you do 50 a day, 5 days, right? What's that? 250? Yeah. So if you do 250 for 4 weeks out of the month, that's your 1,000 people. So you want to give yourself time to grow that, or they will put you in Facebook jail. I just don't know for how long. What's up? I I think Facebook Ginger, can you let me put her on mute. Hold on. Okay. No, hold on 1 second. Let me answer this question from this young lady. 1 second. So Tan, basically how I would do that is well, first, I don't know when they're gonna lift that. You're right. Everybody's different. So what you want to do is just keep posting, right? Keep sticking with your 50, and then every now and then try to go over 50 and see if Facebook will be able to lift that. I think they lift that after you've been on social media for a certain amount of time because everybody's different. I've had people that only allow 60, right? Look at this. I was able to do 55. Look, she only could do 55. Oh, Felicia making a good point. I think your page is public. Yeah, so it's the same thing with my wife. How many can you do, babe? My wife only could do 50. How many friends you have? Bro, Felicia, man. Felicia, you gonna be my traveling audience, girl. Dang, she dropping the jewel. So, wait, what kind of phone you have? Tan? Bro, yeah. Felicia, I think Felicia just gave us a hack. I think she just yeah, I think she that just helped a lot of people. What? Mm, oh Lord. Yeah, that was man, Felicia. You need to charge us for that, girl. All right, good, 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 good. All right, what's up? What's up, Ginger? This is what Yami's trying to do. So Ginger, that's going to be a separate training. So what I'm going to do with that, and that's a good point. You guys definitely want to look into setting up your own business page. Let me go ahead and mute. So you guys want to definitely set up your own business page because that'll be a benefit. But also remember, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. You're gonna get more people that sign up because of your personal page. The business page is just gonna be extra, and it creates a lot of credibility. So, good point. I think I'm gonna do a training just on. Matter of fact, I don't even need to do a training on that. You guys can actually go on YouTube, and it will show you specifically how to set up your own business page on Facebook, and then you just link it to your personal Facebook page. So let me Donovan, you want to unmute real quick? I don't know if you. Oh, can I think you can unmute. Yeah, you can unmute, DC. So question. Uh and I kind of want everybody to kind of hear you, because one thing I noticed from you is that, like, you have, because you're on channel 7, right? It's certain things that you can't post, right? Because you're with the news. And what are some things that you do, because you got a chance to get promoted to sales director almost like incognito? So what are some things that you do that kind of get people excited without, just behind the scenes? What are some things that you do? I want them to hear what you do. Mm. I love that approach, and it's a human. You're human, and you care more about them being okay than just the money. The money's gonna happen no matter what. And I love the fact that you say how you call them. Some people just hide behind the mess, not realizing that one phone call can change everything for them in their lives, because not everybody, like me, I have 1,600 text messages I'm behind, so not everyone's gonna get text messages. So I think that one phone call that you said is critical, and then the follow up. I love that. Like the lady who signed up. So DC and I, when did we first speak to Tina? Over a year. So think about that, guys. Donovan got this lady on the phone with me, three-way call. It was nice. We spoke to this lady over a year ago, and then she recently signed up. So you want to consistently plant seeds. You want to consistently connect with people. But how did he connect with her? He just followed up with her to see what's up with the COVID, how you doing, and then boom, right? And then obviously she's gonna ask about the credit business, and Donovan's gonna do what he do, and then before you know it, he got her on the phone with me. We chopped it up, and the rest is history. So look, they love your approach, sir. You just dropped some jewels. Boom. And if you guys know any, yep, go ahead. What's up, Gwen? Mm. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I was laughing. Let me mute myself. I was excited. Perfect. And that's again, You just building rapport and just being a human and having that human element, checking up on the person, making sure they're good. And guys, people do business with people that they know, like, and they trust. They don't really too much care about all that other stuff. So he now feels as it's a family, and she's mainly concerned about him. Other people would have tried to sign him up, and even if they would have signed him up, he would have been so distraught with that situation, it probably would have knocked him out of the box anyway. So good job, Gwen, on sharing that. Obviously, we want to duplicate that within our teams. And guys, like we had a great time right now, and we have an exceptional panel of leaders, that are going to be consistent. Now, if you're brand new, Miss Stackins, how are you? Man, I see you. You laser focus, like you just like you like this. So I'm looking at you on my screen. I'm like, man, this lady is focused. So I was just compelled. You have any questions? When did you sign up? Oh, okay. Oh, girl, you fresh. Who enrolled you? Oh, all right. So I don't even want to even. We expecting big things out of you. That's like LeBron James' son. He gotta do good. That's a lot of pressure. But all right, so that's your son. So you got a chance to. So look, did Felicia tell you about the business like before? What made you finally join? Because I'm like, uh-oh, that means she saw it before. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. And what do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I mean, you smarter than me, and you know how to do them numbers. See, wait, CPA, certified public accountant, right? Okay, so that means you pay attention to detail, you organize, and you're a problem solver. So all those skills, like I was telling Tara earlier, you use that to leverage into this. It's gonna change everything for you. And then obviously, your fiance is getting his credit restored. Did you sign him up under you as a customer already? Okay. All right. Now, if he piss you off, charge him the full 188. If he nice to you, give him the discount. Felicia, I like her. I like her. Let's try. Hey, let's try to get 10 of her right now. She said he paid that full 180. Kev, he pissed me off last week, Kev. He paid the full 188. I like that. I I love it. And then you know what too? 188 is not a lot of money for credit repair. It's a lot of people paying way more than that. So I like that. So all right, let me ask you this since you're new, and I like to take, understand the perspective. Did you get any value in what we just did today? There you go. And that's why moving forward, you want to make sure your team, on these trainings that I do on Saturdays or even the 7 o'clock new agent launch, you want to get them on these trainings because all we just did was reinforce some of the stuff that you already know. And then hearing the feedback from all the other leaders that are having success, that again, that's always going to change everything in your business and help you kind of navigate because some of the things Kiwi said I don't do, but you can do it and anybody can do it, but we can get the same result. So I love it. All right. Any questions? You good? All right, perfect. Yes, sir, Mrs. Strickland. He coming back. So he'll be right back. But oh, there you go. Bang. And guys, that's coming from a personal trainer, right? So think about if any of us have ever lift weights or done exercise, uh it's you in your mind. You need to negotiate with your body to keep going, right? So he's giving you the jewels, not just from a business partner and from a leadership perspective. This is why we started this whole thing off with mindset, right? And that's what helped me. Some of the hardest things to do is deal with no's. Anytime someone tells me, hey, coach, man, I just got 5 no's, 10 no's, 20 no's, I know they need personal development, right? So here's one thing that I want you guys to look at, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this. First year. Hold on. So this is what I want you guys to look at. If you guys can see my screen, this video is actually on YouTube. Let me show you guys this really quick. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but let me kind of, it's 5 hours, but let me listen to this real quick. So this audio here, it's on YouTube. It's called Your First Year in Network Marketing. That's where we're in right now, guys. Right? So if you listen to this audio, and I know it's 5 hours, but you don't want to do 5 hours in one sitting. Maybe you want to do 30 minutes a day until you complete it, right? Maybe you want to listen to Eric Thomas, right? Motivational, right? Maybe you want to watch the movie The Secret that I keep telling everybody about. But the bottom line is every single morning, you want to already start putting positive things into your mindset. Why? Because as you are, and it's crazy that Alan saying this. I remember he was telling me, he's like, Coach, you gotta tell these people how did you get like this? Like, how did so many no's happen and you don't allow it to affect you? And he's absolutely right. Mindset. Mindset is everything because if your mind is strong now, when somebody tell you no, it's gonna roll off, right? When someone tell you, oh, I got to do it this day or that day, it's not gonna affect you. Some of us hear no's and literally, I told y'all when my mom told me no, I was about to cry in the car. When my brother told me no, it literally affected me. But I just kept going. Why? Because again, I wrote down my vision and I already knew I was going to be vice president. I already knew I was going to break the record for R&R. I already knew I was going to be a six-figure earner. I just didn't know when. But I kept working and I kept staying consistent. I kept having conversations with my wife. I kept having conversations with my kids. I kept touching base with my accountability partners, right? People that's going to make sure you're having success. Hey, Josh, how many customers you got? Lakeisha, how many agents you got this week? Hey, Tisha, how many people you spoke to this week? Hey, Gwen, how many people you launched this week, right? Keisha, how many people that came inside the business that you helped go field training? So you want to make sure you holding yourself accountable, but everything definitely starts and it's gonna always end with mindset. So wow, great. Thank you so very much, Alan. I like that. Started listening to Miles Monroe. It's building me. Rosalind, can you unmute real quick and share? Because Nicola Jackson listened to Miles Monroe and he's a monster. So on a positive sense. Okay, so all right, Ross. I guess try to unmute when you get a moment. Chilean determination and faith coach. Yep. So we all know what we need to do, man. We just got to be consistent. If you're brand new, if you have any questions, definitely reach out to your mentor. Amira, thank you. Jay, I appreciate you. Regina, Lamicia, congratulations, Miss Turner, on hitting field training as well. Brian, I think you hit field training as well. Miss Leroy, I know you're working under Deshaun. I'm sure you guys are gonna go field training in no time. Miss Stackins, keep grinding. I know you got a lot of responsibility behind you because Felicia paved the way, but you got a lot of support and a lot of love that's positioning you. Miss Lorenza, can you unmute your line? No, you can't. And I know I'm just throwing you right completely under the bus, which is cool. She's like, dang, coach. But I wanna share something with you guys. So this lady is amazing. Where are you currently at physically? Haiti, right? Port-au-Prince. So now I want you guys to understand something, and this is gonna be it. But I want you guys to get this lady here mindset out of this world. I'm gonna tell you why. She's in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Her son's here in the U.S. He joined the business. I'm not gonna say he in La La Land, but he's not ready to get to the next level yet. Guess what his mom did? I got this. Why? I want you to understand something. She's right now in Haiti. She sees what's going on there. People are still dealing with the earthquake that happened so many years. Think about that. And she get a chance to see that. But her hunger, she's more hungry than people that's in the US. I want you guys to understand that. So she's not only getting customers and agents, she's relentlessly going after everything. So I want you to kind of share with everybody, if you can, what made you so mentally strong and why you're so determined to win in this business. Mm-hmm. And first of all, Laurencia, just you're amazing. You're an amazing mother. You're an amazing prayer partner and warrior because as your son was giving you excuses, that's all that was to me. You gave him solutions. And what I love about what you said is you wired her the money, but look at this. You said, I'm not gonna waste. You basically was not gonna waste the 288. But here's what I wanna here's what I took from that. There are people right now on this training that invested 288 and they're not looking at it the way you just did. Think about that. They're in the US. They invested 288. You know how hard you had to work for your 288? So you're looking at it as a major opportunity. And I'm sure she told you about Bruce. I'm sure she told you about Alfred. And then obviously me. Yeah. But here's what I love about God. What God has for us, no man or woman can stop. See, you probably thought it was for your son at the beginning, but that was just his wiggle way to get you in the midst. And then you have a partner before FES, right? He he paved the way. And then look, it goes back to what I was saying earlier. She was branding herself. You saw her work ethic. You saw how consistent she was on social media. You saw her success, and then boom, wow. Well, I go ahead. Mm, mm, wow. Well, look, I received that, and just thank you for emailing me, thank you for following up, thank you for being you because um your son would have been another person that would have tried the business, said it don't work, but they didn't work the business. That happens all the time. But for you to step in, it's just a blessing. We all know God always, he's very creative. He knows what he's doing, but he has you aligned with the right people. And what I've been praying for, and I'm gonna tell you, well, I'm gonna tell everybody, it was many nights. People laughed. People laughed. Ah, you that little credit business. How's that little credit business going? How's it going? How's it going? And now they're not laughing. But I went through a lot of no's, a lot. And you just said something so powerful, just in reference to network marketing. Everyone is a part of a network. They just don't know how to market it. So when we're talking about what we're doing, it's so much more bigger than credit. And lastly, with Tammy, Tammy is a godsend to thousands and thousands and thousands. It will be millions of people. She has a special calling on her life to empower. Now, as good as I am, and I know some of you are going to disagree with what I'm saying, but that's fine. As good as I am, it's going to be one day Tammy may be bigger than me. So, and what I love about what our business is doing, we have a lot of leaders here that are going to be way bigger than Coach Kev. I look at myself as that the bridge, right? My job is to be the bridge to take you on the other side to get where you need to go. Just like we need to lead people to Jesus with a bridge, just lead them on over there. Somebody has to have that assignment because what we're all doing, myself, you, Tangela, Felicia, Amira, Jay, all these leaders, Jackie, all these leaders that we have, everything that we're doing, it's 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 to change generations. And it's going to take all of us to put ourselves together, put our ego aside, and to be selfless because not just my family, all of our family. I'm going to tell y'all something, and I'm being straight up. It's some people coming out the woodwork right now. Oh, coach, I knew you were going to do it all this whole time. Oh, yeah, you did? You did? You knew I was going to do this? You can't put one post. You can't even share or like anything on my page, but you knew I was going to do this? Okay, so now I know who we need to be focused on. All of you that's here, who's been here from the beginning, oh, we grinding. Everybody's gonna win. And we're gonna make sure everyone's positioning themselves to make sure their families never have to work again. And it's just gratifying to see all these leaders. It's gratifying to see the consistency that everybody's putting in and the patience that you have. And guys, let's just continue to do our best and let God do the rest. Uh, let's not be excited, just about our own success. Let's get excited about other people's success. Let's make sure that we are patient with ourselves. Don't take the nose personal and just give yourself a shot. If you have these conversations with God, if you have these conversations with your family, if you're patient enough, right, on yourself, remember, you're not learning a job, you're learning a business. The job that you worked at, that's a business. That business took time to build, and then they hired you. Some people are getting in and they want to do it in 90 days. Like, coach, I need to be where you are. Bro, I've been doing this 2 years, going on 3 years now. So we got to give ourselves patience, but I guarantee you guys, those of you who stick and stay, you're going to earn your pay. If you stick and stay, I promise you, there's going to be a lifetime that you're not even going to realize that you can be living heaven on earth. You don't have to wait till you go to heaven. You can live it right now. And guys, all this money creates a lot of responsibility. It's going to be up to us to help people. It's going to be up to us to show people the light because there's a lot of people that have a lot of money, but they're not willing to have the leadership and the integrity to help guide and build other people. I don't care how successful I become, you become, Alan, Tammy, Amira, Tisa, Roger, Regina, all of us, my wife, Lynn, Gwen, Tara, Jackie, we got to make sure that we're just staying consistent and we're staying hungry. And I promise you guys, if you do your best and let God do the rest, I don't break records, God do. I just put my head down and grind. I don't cry. I don't wonder. I don't complain. I just grind. And everything will come out to light. And it's gonna be a day that you guys gonna be walking across the stage. It's gonna be a day that somebody's gonna hear your story. It's gonna be a day where you're gonna be able to inspire a lot of people, but they're watching you right now. They're watching to see what you're gonna do, not just with this business, but with your life. And this is going to give everybody opportunity to invest into other things, to start that nonprofit that you want, to tithe more at church, to make sure your kids don't have to want for everything. I call my kids little rich bums. They be in here sleeping, doing schoolwork, and they got more money than people I know. But why? Because my wife and I consistently paved the way to position ourselves so they can be in a better situation than I am. But I'm still humble enough to take out the garbage and also wash dishes. I'm probably the only senior vice president washing dishes in my house. Why? Because you got to remember, Jesus washed feet, and he wasn't too humble to wash feet. And I'm never gonna forget that. And I know how it feels to grow up in a shelter in Camilla's house, to be broke, busted, and disgusted. But I tell you one thing, I grind so much, we ain't never going back, ever. And if you give this business time, guys, and if you give yourself time to build this business, you will not recognize your life. Yes, you want to go SD. Yes, you want to go vice president. Yes, you want to go senior vice president. But are you willing to endure? Are you going to pay the price? Are you going to focus on mindset like Alan was talking about? Are you gonna do the short-term sacrifices to have long-term gains? Guys, I'm looking for leaders. Now, if you know that you're gonna be a senior vice president in this business, go put SVP in the chat real quick. I just want to see if I'm talking to the right people. Put SVP in the chat. All right, Kiwi. All right, Jay. All right, Shayna. All right, Brian. All right, Gwen. All right, Bishop. All right, Roz. All right, Corey. So Markley, Keisha, Amira. So guys, and yep, LeBron, that was your agreement, right? So guys, we need to make sure that in order to go to senior vice president, you got to put in that work, and you got to be okay with it and give yourself time. And you guys keep hearing me to say the same thing: give yourself time. Laurencia said it. Microwave society. It's just not for the millennials. It's some grown-ups too. And I promise you guys, this business will change your life. I promise you. So don't quit, guys. Stay consistent. Tonight we have a webinar tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna drop it inside the group. Now, if you're brand new, if you have a question right now, please unmute and ask me the question really quick, just so I can answer you really fast. What's up, Stacy? Okay. What's up? Mm-hmm. Okay. So first thing, Stacy, that's 100% mindset. I wouldn't even. She wasn't making fun of you. Keep moving. That lady don't even exist. What we should be excited about is she joined UCES and she's sending her letters out. Right? I would actually just keep moving and post on Instagram too, if you're not, but I wouldn't worry about that. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing you could be doing differently. You're getting trained by myself and as well as Jay. So you did everything that you needed to do. But the reason why I say mindset, don't look at yourself as what could you be doing differently. Maybe you got to increase your intensity, talk to more people, but there's nothing differently that you could do. Just stay following up and keep planting seeds. Remember, we're farmers, not hunters. Keep planting seeds. But that's it. Hold on one second. So, Stacy, did you have any additional questions besides that? Okay. Okay, that's fine. And then remember what Donovan said earlier. You can also call people, right? And in your phone directly, and that can also be people that you already have access to. Just as you're mastering social media, a simple phone call or text that can work good, if not better. Got it. That's it. And then the fact that you're putting that out, right? Love, you're putting out, you're okay. that's gonna be reciprocated, right? That's gonna come back to you. Now, if you're like like jealous or angry, that anger and jealousy is gonna come back to you as well. So you're in alignment energy wise on where you need to be, and that's the most important part, right? So I definitely appreciate that. Any other questions? All right, perfect. All right, Mr. Strickland, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Mm, wow. That that was powerful, Alan. But think about all Alan did was what he normally do. He's a great leader, right? He's gonna fight. And what she thought is that she was beating the system or she was going to go with somebody else. But sometimes people don't realize it's all about the leadership. If you're going to have somebody that's going to lead you the right way, she never forgot that because she went through the 3 week. I think that was grimy that she signed with the other person, but that's another conversation. But she knew what she had, and then she put her pride and ego aside. She said, "Let me holler at this guy, man. He killing it. Let me holler at him." And then look, she ended up becoming an agent, right? So that's a good thing. So we want to make sure that we're consistently making sure we have our prospects send our letters out, stay on top of them, because Alan is definitely a general at that, and we all want to learn from that and stay consistent with that. So thank you, Alan, for sharing as well. Thank you, Stacy, for sharing. Miss Turner, congrats. I don't know if you can unmute. Probably, yeah. Congratulations. How did you get that promotion real quick before we close this out? Oh no, nah, forget about me. I'm saying in reference to like your mindset. Because remember, you had before you hit field training, you already had your strive for five done. You got LeBron right there helping you, and you. So what are some of the things that you did, right? Because you're new. What are some of the things that you did? Go ahead. And how long you been in? Girl, you spoilers all outdoors. 3 weeks, you got your strive for five. You got field training. So what's your goal this next 5 week volume month? What position and title you want to get at? Yeah. I think you ready? I think you can go SD. You want to know why? Can I tell you why? Because you got the mindset. You've been through a lot of no's. You had a lot of people you had a lot of people flake on you and you didn't quit. Mindset. Wow. And bold. That's confidence right there. So and that's good, man. And who brought you on right LeBron, right? Bang. And you on to the next. Well, listen, congratulations on all your success and your mindset and just being consistent. And remember, I'm telling you, I'm almost certain you can go sales director, but it's gonna take grinding. So yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. So congrats again, and congratulations to everybody that got promoted recently. Jay, obviously Kiwi, Tara recently got promoted as well. Joshua got promoted. Tammy, I think Lynn got promoted. So we got a lot of people Brian got promoted. We got a lot of people that's actually closing out their next promotion tonight. So I'm gonna stop talking. Tonight at 7 p.m. we're doing the webinar. Now I need two testimonials. Who want to give a credit testimonial? And I need someone to give an agent testimonial. Now, when we do these testimonials, it got to be short, straight to the point. If we're going to do the credit testimonial, only talk about credit. Don't mention nothing about the business. If we're doing the business testimonial, only talk about the business. So I need one credit testimonial. I need one agent testimonial tonight at 7 o'clock. Who wants to give that? And you got to have guests on there for me to let you do the testimonial. Anybody? Who's that? LeBron? Okay, perfect. Let me get that pen real quick. No, just give me that. Thank you. So LeBron, okay, credit. All right. And anybody wanted, okay, so Tammy says she'll do the agent. All right, Tammy, I know you get long-winded, Tammy. Don't get like me. All right, she'll do the agent testimony. Yep. Hey Jay, you gonna have to let me hold something, pimp. Damn. Lawrence, is Lawrence on here? Lawrence. Oh, I think I see him. Oh no, that's Lawrence here. So let's see if reach out to Lawrence and let's see if we can have him do an agent testimonial tonight. So we'll have Tammy do the seasoned veteran testimonial as an SD. Lawrence will do the new agent. How long Lawrence been in, Jay? A week. All right. So he got his stride for 5 too. So do everything you can today, right between now and 7 to do that if you can, and we'll have him talk about that as well. But having field training in 1 week, that's kind of crazy. Now I want you guys who have been here, don't don't look at that and demotivate yourself. Be inspired, right? Don't say, "Oh, I've been in this amount of time, I haven't gone." Don't worry about that because you don't have the life he have. You don't know who he have. You don't know if he has kids or not kids. You don't know any of that. So I want to make sure you guys are motivated by that. So okay, so LeBron to do the credit, Tammy do the agent, and we'll see if we can get Lawrence to do the agent testimonial tonight as well. All right, so guys, I appreciate it. Look, it took me 6 months to make it the field trainer. Look at Kiwi. Kiwi said it took up 6 months to go field trainer. So if you guys are here, y'all better be excited about your opportunity. And she's still here. She's still here. Kiwi, lastly, and then 7 months ago, I don't know if you should be telling them this right now, Kiwi. But anyway, go ahead, Kiwi. Open up real quick. Share with everyone. I like it. 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 So what was it? How do you now we got 2 seconds, Kiwi, before we get off. But what was it? What changed? Let's just go into this. What changed in you? Well, why you think it took you so long to go field trainer, and what changed from that point to your mentality now to your business is going crazy? Like what helped you get to that next level? Mm, mm, you just, wow. If you guys got value in what Kiwi just said, please put a 10x in the chat. Let me put my 10x right now. Wow. So, and sometimes I'm a little reluctant for leaders, honestly, to share the challenges that they've gone through in the beginning because someone will listen to that. It's two type of people listen to that. One person listens to it and quit. I don't want to go through that. Another person listen to that and be inspired and use that as fuel to help them keep going. And I love what Kiwi just said. And there's something called a title and there's something called leadership. What we have on this in our team, we got leadership. Me becoming a first six-figure earner in R&R Club at ESD, that's not me, that's God. But that's because I was focusing on leading and building my team. If you build people, they're going to build the business. When we focus too much on title, when you go in the bank, they don't care what your title is. They don't care if you're a doctor, lawyer, a senior field trainer, or SD. They don't care about none of that. They want to know you have your ID, you know your PIN number. That's all they want to know. Too many people get caught up on titles, and I'm gonna share something with you guys, and I'm gonna be super transparent. I got you, Kiwi. I've outproduced income at an ESD title than vice presidents. Y'all ain't hear me. There's some vice presidents in this company. I have outproduced them income-wise. Why? Because I focused on the title that I was at and maximized that title. Maximize building leaders at that level. Being grateful for the current title that I was at. So whatever title you are, no matter if you're an agent, field trainer, senior field trainer, SD, RSD, vice president, be grateful in that title. But never forget that you got to always look in the mirror. And whoever you looking at in the mirror, you got to focus on building that person first so you can become that leader to lead people. Because God's not going to give you people, his people, and send them down the wrong path. He want to make sure you're equipped. And when I didn't hit vice president, and I told Alfred was like, "What's up, coach, man? You ain't hit vice president." I said, "I'm not ready." He's like, "What?" He said, "I'm not ready." He said, "But you're an excellent leader." I said, "My team is not ready either." When it happens, Alfred, we're not going to worry about vice president. And think about it. The following month, guess what we did, guys? We had 4 weeks to hit vice president. We did it in 3 weeks. Think about that. Our team is ready. The overflow is here. And now we have leaders coming on ready to go. So getting these next titles for yourself, for myself, and my other team, guys, we're going to break records in FES. But here's the thing. All of you who are here, you're going to be a part of history. And we're going to make sure that you're not being left behind. I promise you. No man, no woman will be left behind. But you got to put in work. Because we're going to take you to the well. But I'm not going to force you to drink. When Jesus went village to village, he ain't forced you to follow him. He just said, follow me. It was up to you. Volunteer army. The #1 recruiter. That's the #1 recruiter. He didn't beat you in your head and say, oh, you better read the book of Genesis. No. Follow me. When you're on an airline and that what was it, flight attendant, she not telling you, Tisha, you better get these cookies, Tisha. These cookies are awesome. Joshua, you better get, man, Joshua, if you don't taste this freaking orange juice, man, this orange juice is live. Nope. They come up. You want something to drink? You want snacks? If you say no, guess what they do? They keep moving. They keep moving. But there's going to be that 1-2 people. The flight attendant get all the way to the middle of the plane. You in the front of the plane. All of a sudden now you want the snacks. That's people that want credit repair now. She's not going to get mad at you. She's going to give you what you want. But you're going to have to wait. Because she got to come back. But she's going to serve everybody else. And that's what we want to do in this business, guys. So, wow, Kiwi just dropped a major nugget. Don't chase the title. Remember, it's about leadership. In order for you to become a leader, you're going to have to invest into these trainers. And I had one conversation with Kiwi. I said, Kiwi, you went away from getting me on the phone with three-way calls, and then you went into management mode. You over here coddling these people like ducks, like they baby ducks. Guys, if you want to motivate your team, keep grinding. If they don't want to get on trainers, that's their business. You don't have to try to get on these trainers. What's for you is not for everybody else. Some people are glorified customers. They just paid $288. They're not ready to lead a business. Some people need to work on their credit. Their score need to go up, and then they're gonna have the belief that the service is gonna work. Not like Larissa. She knows. She saw the success, but she knows what she's a part of. She knows what God already showed her. No one need to convince her that this is gonna work. She knows it's gonna work, and she's grinding as if she's already a senior vice president. That's what we all need to do. So Kiwi man, just thank you. Thank you just for your leadership. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for being consistent. Thank you for showing the single mothers that there is a way. There is a way, but we got to put in this work. We got to put in this grind, man. And I appreciate everybody that's on this webinar or this training. Stay consistent, right? Today we're doing the webinar at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we have a team call tomorrow at 8 o'clock, which is Sunday, and then we have another webinar Monday at 8 o'clock. But let's focus today on getting everybody on this webinar tonight at 7 p.m. And if you guys follow everything we're telling you to do, you know we're going to meet you at the TOP. All right. I appreciate you guys. Drive safe. Those of you who are driving. The rest of you have a great, great afternoon. And let's be great. See you guys at 7. You guys are welcome.